name is Samson Adey, and standing before me is my elder brother. His name is John Adey. Back to 9th of March, this year, 2025. I was on my way from Katape, and I escaped a very fatal accident. To my surprise, I could not tell anybody. I went home I had to, because of the trauma, I was panting. Around 9 p.m., I received a call from another of my elder brother, that's the one before me rather, that our elder brother, who is John Adey, standing here, screamed from the bedroom. And that was all. And they called him that he should come and rush him to the hospital. At that moment, he could not talk. He could only lift his right hand. He was rushed to Cedar Crest Hospital. And then the whole thing, trying to resuscitate him, he could only lift his hand. He could not say anything. But by the grace of God, towards the evening time, on the 10th, a doctor came in. When he was assessed, the doctor now fled up. He said, just little BP, how do I call it, machine would have solved it. That why did we allow this to happen to my brother? That it was because of, how do I call it, he was hypertensive. At that moment, he was now referred to go to the ICU. My brother was placed in the ICU, lifeless. He was just lying there. So we spent the night there. While we were there, myself and another of my brother, we saw corpses. Those that were there that collapsed and gave up, that were moved out of the ICU. Then the following day, when the hospital was set and had a place to refer us to, we were now referred to Nesamia Hospital. At that point, my brother was diagnosed of, how do I call it, hemorrhagic stroke. And the doctor came, when we brought him on the bed, they were already tapping. They said he has only 5 minutes. They hit him, and he has turned black already. So immediately he was rushed to the theater, and the surgery was performed on him. Half of his skull was removed and placed in his lap for 3 months. At that point, when he was in the hospital, a prophecy came from God's servants, which I sent a video clip to the ICT department. That was on the 10th/9th of the commanding the midnight prayer. And the prophecy said there's somebody, John, that's a monitoring camera which is monitoring you. That camera has been broken. And also, on the 11th, another prophecy came directly that you are presently in the ICU. Concurrently, like that. Also, at a point when the bills were escalating to millions, we're talking about 50 million barrels of debt, he said you are there at this moment and you are wondering how your bills are going to be paid. Those things were coming concurrently. Like I'm talking to you, my brother, this is brain. I wish that after 3 months he was replaced. He could not talk. He could not do anything. We could watch his fingers moving gradually. And by the grace of God, he's here today, hale and hearty. He can talk. He can move. I just have to aid him so that we can make the testimony most of the time.
He can talk. He can move by the word of prophecy. Brethren, the command in midnight prayer is a phenomenon. Do good to introduce people to this always. Let's give the Lord the praise.
Give the Lord the praise. Dissolve from somebody here. Father, thank you for the intervention in the life of John. Lato se trefina cada sana duro to supply and hasani. Le gasto fratena sa clay duro and casala gasto. Kaito pratina sa la. The conspiracy and the plot against your life shall not stand. Amen. In the name of Jesus, I pray against that camera that they try to use to monitor your life. Whether it's a physical or a spiritual camera, monitoring spirit. Hey! I declare it is set on fire in the name of Jesus. I declare the frustration of the agenda of hell. It shall not see the light of day. It shall not function. In Jesus' precious name.
Oh my God. This is a miracle. This is a miracle. And we give God all the glory and the praise. This man alive, well, and walking is a miracle. Please lift up your hands and let's appreciate the Lord.